In the serene town of Maplewood, nestled amidst the picturesque landscapes of Canada, a sense of tranquility was shattered when a young girl mysteriously vanished without a trace. The community's collective heartache turned to horror when, weeks later, her lifeless body was discovered in a distant city across the border in the United States. Whispers of unease permeated the town as speculation ran rife about the circumstances surrounding her disappearance. As the authorities launched an intensive investigation, their focus turned to a couple of individuals whose peculiar actions had raised suspicions among the townspeople. The first was Mr. Jenkins, an eccentric loner known for his reclusive nature. He was often seen wandering the streets at odd hours, muttering to himself and exhibiting strange behaviors that left the neighbors uneasy. The police delved into his past, questioning him relentlessly, but their efforts yielded no substantial evidence linking him to the crime. The second person of interest was Miss Thompson, a mysterious woman who had recently arrived in Maplewood. She possessed an enigmatic aura that both intrigued and unsettled those who crossed her path. Rumors swirled about her involvement in occult practices and whispers of dark secrets hidden behind her piercing gaze. The police meticulously probed her past, turning over every stone, yet their investigation failed to yield any concrete proof of her connection to the tragic event. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the veil of mystery surrounding the girl's disappearance grew thicker. The police painstakingly followed every lead, interrogating witnesses, sifting through evidence, and exhaustively searching for any shred of information that could provide answers. But in an eerie twist, each avenue they pursued led to dead ends. The trail had seemingly vanished into thin air, leaving investigators baffled and the community on edge. Despite their relentless efforts, the police found themselves confronted by an enigma that defied their every attempt at resolution. To this day, the disappearance of the girl lingers as an unsolved mystery, etched into the collective memory of the town. Maplewood stands as a testament to the unsettling truth that even in the face of meticulous investigation, some secrets refuse to be unveiled. In the early 2000s, a series of strange and disturbing events occurred in a small town in the Midwest. It all started when a man named John moved into a house on the outskirts of town. John was a quiet and reserved man, and not much was known about him by the other residents. However, strange things began to happen shortly after John moved in. People reported hearing strange noises coming from his house at night, like someone was walking around inside or banging on the walls. Some even claimed to have seen lights flickering on and off inside the house when there was no one there. The rumors and speculation about John's house only grew when a young girl in the town went missing. She had been playing outside with friends when she suddenly vanished without a trace. The town was in a state of panic as search parties scoured the area for any sign of the missing girl. In the midst of the chaos, rumors began to spread that John had been seen lurking around the girl's house in the days leading up to her disappearance. Some even claimed to have seen him talking to the girl before she went missing. The police began to investigate John and his possible involvement in the girl's disappearance. They searched his house, but found no evidence linking him to the crime. However, as they continued to investigate, they began to uncover some disturbing facts about John's past. It turned out that John had a criminal record and had served time in prison for a series of violent crimes. The townspeople became even more suspicious of him, and some even started to believe that he was responsible for more than just the missing girl. Then one night, John's house caught on fire.
The entire town turned out to watch as firefighters battled the blaze. But when they went inside to search for John, they found no trace of him. It was as though he had vanished into thin air. The town was in shock as news of the fire and John's disappearance spread. But things were about to get even stranger. Several weeks later, a group of teenagers were exploring an abandoned house on the outskirts of town when they stumbled upon a gruesome discovery. In one of the rooms, they found the decomposing remains of the missing girl. The police were called in to investigate, and they quickly determined that the girl had been murdered. But the killer was never found, and the case remained unsolved. To this day, the townspeople still talk about the strange and disturbing events that occurred in their small town all those years ago. The disappearance of the young girl, the rumors about John, and the mysterious fire that destroyed his house all remain unsolved mysteries that continue to haunt the community.